The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. Remigio now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Quick throw, going to be caught by Worthy. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll push forward for about a yard. Christian Benford brings him down.
Brings up second down.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Chiefs.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Mahomes now to throw again. He's going to run it.
Patrick Mahomes scrambles from the pocket. A gain of 7. First down, Chiefs.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce.
Complete to number 87, Travis Kelce. A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 7-yard line.
Mahomes now on second down. He's going to tuck, and he will score! Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone, the road team, with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Chenault. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
I think in today's modern NFL, if you had the ability to create a quarterback and all the qualities that come along with it, Josh Allen's
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Gain of 11. That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10.
Great job here by the quarterback on 3rd and short, knowing that if nothing's there downfield, he can pick this up with his legs. And not only is he able to pick up the first down, he gets a whole lot more than that.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To Khalil Shakir. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen on 3rd down. He's got a man. That's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here is Allen. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it 3rd and 10. He connects with Palmer on that one. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's 7-3.
Bills 3.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Gray going to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense ready now for their second drive. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC.
This is just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Makes the score, Chiefs 14, Bills 3.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now Cotrington to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll go play action here with Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
I like the play call there. Second, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly. Nothing developing. Get the ball down to your back. Pick up a new set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
That'll be taken in by Moore. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Going to throw again. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards for pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
It's 3rd down, and defensively, you think you do a great job taking everybody away. But sometimes you just can't account for the quick little check down to the back and his ability to run in the open field and make people miss. He's able to pick up a huge gain.
Aside that open man is Knox. And he's in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills are back within 4. It is 14-10. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Ray going to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Up the sideline at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
He'll get that one complete to Rice. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They put Kelsey in motion. On second down, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9
yards. First down, Chiefs.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 12.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Throwing now, Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
A loss of 2.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
They put Kelsey in motion. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
It is 3rd and long. Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught at the 3. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our 2nd half is about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
Trent McDuffie on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
10 at the 40-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and got a fresh set of downs.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming back.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Great job with his legs. On the move for 15 and moving the chains with a first down.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, and we just saw why there.
A carry for Cook, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down, and in this case, they do it for a loss.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
A 26-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
That's the score. Chiefs 14.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Gray going to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Christian Benford on the stop. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. Got him at. It's Kelsey. Complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, KC.
1st down, Kansas City.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
36-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chiefs.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and inches at the Bills' 26-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
A gain of a yard.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing...
And he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. On the return, it's Chenault. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On play action, Allen to the left side into the hands of Moore. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Play action. It's Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On third down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punt. They forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Greg Russo. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now, Mahomes. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They put Kelsey in motion. On third down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll send the tight end in motion right. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. It's out. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Allen now on 2nd down. He'll step up and run this. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
He connects with Palmer on that one. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
James Cook, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Mahomes. He gets that to Brown. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.